Hello, beautiful people. It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're back again with another video. This is from RRG. This is titled Kanye's latest stunt just changed the whole narrative. And if you don't know what this is about, it's about Kanye talking about his cousin, him and his cousin doing some not very nice things or not very interesting activity. That's you know sometimes people do behind the scenes that sometimes it's shameful to say it out loud or embarrassing to say it out loud, but it seems like some people, like, they love to say some things without even checking, just say, oh wait, am I not exposing myself for something, using my hand to expose myself, or am I right, or do I know what I am doing? But obviously it's about him and his cousin, something quite interesting. And I'm sure by now lots of people might already have heard it. If you haven't, we're gonna check this together. And I love your thoughts and your contribution in the comments below. Let's dive right in. And not just that, I also think that there is also the news about him and Kim or something. But yeah, we're gonna check this together. Let's dive right in.
Kanye is spilling his own tea about an inappropriate relationship he had with his male cousin. Ooh, baby, this one right here is messier than a Waffle House parking lot at 3 a.m. So boom, Kanye West been out here spilling family tea like it's sweet tea in the summer. On his latest track, Cousins, Ye takes it there. And we mean way there. He claims he had some inappropriate moments with a family member back in the day. Yep, a whole cousin. The same cousin who, according to Ye, is now doing a life sentence for allegedly taking the life of a pregnant woman. Kanye said the whole thing went left after he told his cousin they couldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Now, while folks were still trying to pick their jaws up off the floor from that revelation, Jeffree Star slid back onto the timeline like, hey, y'all remember me? He dropped a tweet that had folks side-eyeing hard, seeming to confirm those old rumors that he might have been part of the reason Kim and Kanye's marriage hit the skids. Yep, those same rumors that had the internet in a chokehold for a minute. He basically said, you know what? Maybe I did have something to do with it. At this point, this saga got more twists than a soap opera, and the internet is...
Of course. Because of all the people in this world, having an inappropriate relationship or having something with your cousin and coming out in public to even say it or use it to sing song like it's normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. We have to be honest, because your cousin, blood, even if it's your second cousin, third cousin, because let's say, okay, first cousin and second cousin. Okay, for some people, first and second cousin is a no-no. But third, fourth, fifth, even if it's 10 cousin, don't near there. Don't near it. But there are some people that anything that looks like something that they want to be attracted to, they really don't mind whether it's blood, they will be attracted to. Tell me, is it not incest? Is it not incest? Is it not? Waiting, carry your eye, go there. Why are you looking? Cousin. So, if you can be doing that with your cousin, that means there's something I want to say, but I will not say it. Because you should not be attracted to your cousin. Please stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That is incest.
eating it up with a side of lemon pepper wings and a gossip group chat on speed. His marriage hit the skids. Yep, those same rumors that had the internet in a chokehold for a minute. He basically said, you know what? Maybe I did have something to do with it. At this point, this saga got more twists than a soap opera, and the internet is eating it up with a side of lemon pepper wings and a gossip group chat on speed dial. Come on in here, Auntie. I know you got something to say.
Ooh, baby. Now you're really stirring the pot. Auntie ready to slow cook this tea on low. Come on, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, now listen, let's go back to 2021, okay? When the streets, and by the streets, I mean TikTok, Twitter, and the group chats, they was on fire over the Kanye West and Jeffree Star rumors. This was during the height of the whole why did Kim file for divorce mystery, nobody really knew. And then who slid in with her wig tilted? And her teacup full? Miss Wendy Williams, of course. Y'all remember back in 2021, our messy but beloved former queen of daytime, I'm about to say queen of drama, same thing. Queen of daytime, Wendy Williams got wind of those Kanye and Jeffree Star rumors And honey, she didn't hold back at all. Y'all might have remembered when she said, there's nothing wrong with that, but we hadn't heard that. Wendy said it with her signature side-eye smirk. Like she knew a little extra behind the scene, but was trying to keep it cute. Then she hit us with the 1-2 punch. She said, if it's true, then Kim knew. Up, baby, boom.
Jeffree Star is a good friend of Kanye's, and Jeffree Star is, he loves to party, is worth more money than Kanye, they say. And he does a lot of, and he spends a lot of time in Wyoming, which is where Kanye, that's all I'm saying, is where Kanye likes to stay.
Just like that, she dropped the mic. Dropped the mic and sipped her tea, like a woman who's seen a few NDA protected receipts in her day. The whole vibe of Wendy was given, look, y'all might want to laugh, but Kim ain't just leaving over socks on the floor. In other words, this woman ain't just leaving her husband for no good reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we couldn't figure it out. And she had a good point. Because Kim, she been dealing with public embarrassment from Kanye, like it was a part-time job.
But literally, how do you like no shame, no like sense of responsibility from your part? At least you've got kids. You're like, you think you have to put some particular business all up on social media, especially in this digital age where once it's out there, it is out there, and your kids are going to learn about this or know about this. And how do you think your kids are going to feel, let alone your family? But of course, lots of people knew that the wife was not divorcing him just because of something, or just because she wanted to. Something eventually happened that she could not take anymore. Because your husband, learning that your husband is everywhere, is not for you, is for everybody or everything that does not look like you that he married to, and he likes to do that one. See, this type of people, they need healing, really, because you have done with your cousin, and you thought it is good to put it in lyrics, or put it in lyrics to sing song. Tell me, which sane person will look at it and say, sing song? So what you are trying to normalize some type of behavior which doesn't even make sense. That is incest. Stop it.
Honey, and for her to file for divorce, because that would have been her 1-2 second third marriage shot. I lost count. Yeah, so something serious had to be brewing, And now let's fast forward to 2025. Now here comes Jeffree Star. Years later, when everybody had moved on, popping back up on the timeline, with a little tweet that felt real slick, like, you know what? Y'all wasn't crazy about them rumors after all. And the internet, all it takes is one eyebrow raising post and boom, old tea becomes today's news. Okay, we all up in it. Now, do I think something happened between Jeffree and Kanye? Look, I don't put nothing past nobody in Hollywood. Exactly. That town is glitter, gossip, and grown folk secrets. Y'all hear me? But I also know some people will attach themselves to drama for clout.
Yes.
Especially when they name been collecting dust. Okay, because ain't nobody been talking about Jeffree Star. Ain't nobody said nothing about it. Ain't nobody called for him or sent for him. And as for Ye, y'all, with everything he said lately, the cousin confession, the constant spiraling, the chaos, he either crying out for help, trolling for attention, or a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? He like a walking headline factory at this point, just shooting them out. I don't know why Kanye is such a doggone stunt queen. I don't know why he need all this attention. Many of us say, and we'll probably agree, that Kanye began this downward spiral shortly after his mother transitioned. I don't think that ever set right with him. He didn't have a chance to say goodbye. It's not like she had a long illness. She died suddenly and at a pretty young age. And I think that disrupted Kanye's world and his psyche. And I would guess that Kanye was diagnosed with a mental disorder, but when his mama was here, he was stabilized and he was medicated. But let's not get distracted. I want to circle back around to this. If Kanye is dealing with some unresolved trauma with his cousin, that deserves real care and attention. Because if he finally stepping into his truth, or using his, I don't know if he's trying to step into his truth, you know what I'm saying, by coming out the closet, or if he's trying to use his art to process pain. Cool.
But let me even say this. Yeah, I get it. Some people may use it for clout or whatever. We get it, that clout, whatever, or confession. But so far, so good. I don't think somebody will just write something, because with music, lots of time it's more about confession, lot more about something from deep inside that they've been holding on to or holding on, and be like, well, let them just turn it into music. So I just think that that part that might be true. Or your cousin. Your cousin.
Either way, but let's not play games with real deep topics like that. You know what I'm saying? To stay viral. That ain't cool. That's not healing, that's headline chasing. See what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, this type of thing happens far more often than we like to admit in
Yes.
families. It's given watch who your kids play with and check on them frequently when they're in them rooms playing. Okay? Just pop your head in every now and then. But anyway, it could have been an opportunity for him to help other people heal. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever happened to his ministry anyway? You know, the gospel choir. You know, whatever happened to church? You know, Kanye, you had it's in there. It's somewhere deep down in there, Kanye. You had a space in your heart for ushering healing in for other people. I don't know where that went to. You know what I'm saying? But this could have been that opportunity, and not for you to just try to drop some controversy around a new song. And it don't surprise me that his cousin got a life is serving life in prison, because Kanye, if he was out and about, you wouldn't just be dropping stuff like this. You said it because he can't get to you. You better hope he don't get pardoned or parole or some escape, because might be a misunderstanding. Because you know what I'm saying? You're not just telling your trauma, you're telling his too. That ain't right. And as for Jeffrey, let's just say if drama were currency, he'd be on the Forbes list, okay? So baby, believe what you want to, but do it with discernment, because sometimes the tea is hot, and sometimes it's just recycled bath water. You know what I'm saying? So keep your eyes open, baby. Hollywood always got another twist coming, and Auntie got her feet up, margarita with her sour peach rings in it in hand, watching it unfold like the season finale of a BET drama. I'm in it to win it.
First of all, my goodness. Well, really, yeah, Hollywood love it messy and whatever shenanigans they love to put out there. But I just think Kanye needs healing. He needs healing. He needs to heal, because that is what he needs right now. Because um, what happened to sometimes you just keep your mouth shut. Now everybody know you did something inappropriate with your cousin. And the age too is what is questionable. But anyways, my issue here is whether it is true or not. When it's put in a song, Hollywood try to normalize such type of behavior, which doesn't even make any sense, because when regular people listen to this or hear it, in their mind, since an Hollywood a celebrity have is doing it or have done it, that means it is okay for them to do, which doesn't even make sense. And with Hollywood, if you know Hollywood so far, you know they always push one agenda, whatever. Whether the person is out of Hollywood or the person is still in Hollywood, one leg in, one leg out, it's still there. Because everything they added to entertainment until is no longer entertaining. It's insane. But obviously, this brother needs to go and find healing wherever it is. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think this is for clout, or do you think this is real? As for Jeffrey, I I comment my reserve. You people already know, because okay, they did not call you. Why you now trying to stay relevant? What is going on? Is everything okay in the backyard? Sir, hello, miss call, voicemail. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.